Alright guys, it's Josan here with another battle today. This is a multiplayer battle. This is Team 31k battles. I'm playing with Mr. A. Some of you guys might know him in that. If you haven't checked out his channel, please go do check it out, as he's an awesome YouTuber, great Roman Total War player. And his videos are phenomenal. He's got a lot of different content on there. He's just recently put out a South Park episode, which is amazing in that. Hysterical, and looking forward more to seeing from him. Now, I'll just quickly go through the army comps. I'm playing as the Greeks, and I've got 10 units of Spartan hoplites, all gold. I've then got 7 units of Cretan archers, all gold, and 3 units of Rhodian slingers, also all gold. I believe. I think 2 of them are gold. One of them is silver and silver attack, bronze defense. If we go over to see Mr. A's army, typical 31k, we've got 6 units of Praetorians, all gold. We've then got, I think it is obviously 14 units of urban cohorts, also all gold. Now our opponents, you've got Adviask playing as the Julii, going up against the Brutii. He didn't follow the rules, as we said, no artillery, and he seemed to be a bit of a new player, as he didn't know anything about upgrades on his troops, as you can see. Well, no, he did put some upgrades on, but he didn't put many on, because he only used about half his money that he had. Now the battle's going to kick off over here first. As you can see, the cavalry are charging in. Mine and the other opponent, Hawk, our battle takes a bit later on. We do a bit more skirmishing to start with. Got to give props to Mr. A for... I've never been a big multiplayer person, and he gave me some good tips in this battle of how to deal with it, what I should be doing, what I should be looking out for, and real props to Mr. A. And hopefully, a bit more time in practice, become a better player at Roman Total War. Now he's using artillery, and as you can see, cavalry are going to go at it first thing. Now he's left this side unexposed and really pushed, but as you can see how good Praetorians are, I'll just zoom out before it's a bit too laggy. As you can see that the Julii cavalry are already routing, and it's only just started on the battle. Now he's rushing his infantry forward. Mr. A is obviously, he don't want to sit there and let the artillery just keep hitting his guys and that, and the archers as well, as he's really wrecking some of his troops. But as you can see, look at all them casualties, losing hardly anything at all compared to the Julii, which have now been totally wiped off the battle in cavalry superiority. Well, in this one unit, I don't know if they come back at all. I think they might do. I think a few of the cavalry units do come back from routing. But as you can see, full on charge, pushing straight into... He's not even picked urbans. He's got legionary first cohort, which... Gold urban, they're not going to stand a chance from. If you just look at the battle line, he's just going to go... plough straight through. Units breaking left, right already. Hammer and anvil strikes. Archers are running. And this wing is totally just collapsing over, but this side and this side absolutely crushing. Now if you look down here, look at the very few casualties that the Scipii have taken here. Nothing at all. These are fighting to the death. And even this general, yeah, so the cavalry, some of the cavalry did come back, but they've got no chance. Urbans, Praetorian cav, they're going to get slaughtered in a matter of moments, to be fair. This side, General's unit obviously got the support. General's unit will hold for a bit longer due to them, obviously, and the battle is still a little bit more even over here, but they're not going to last much longer. They're going to break soon enough, and there we go. They have broke.
Great God be praised! The enemy
and he is also dead as well, which was a shame, but in a matter of minutes the total battle has just been wiped out, and it's just a case of chasing the units. If we head over to this side, the battle has started a little bit. I sent my slingers forward, and he pretty much just to draw him in, as he was sitting back. And I wanted to use the superiority of my Cretan archers over here, because I have got 7 units then. He's only got a couple of slingers, which means be a bit closer. And the fact of peppering his cav as well, bringing them out, starting to make some casualties. As you can see, still slightly in range here, and they're just getting cut, just getting totally cut down here, which is what we wanted. And as you see, running away, I may have lost them, but so one unit's still here, and I think another unit comes back from. Nah, I think they're both out of there, but I think over what I've lost, he has lost a lot more of his cavalry, which is not good for him. It's what I want, and it's not good for him, as obviously it means he's less likely to be able to flank my spearmen and that.
And now they flee.
So I think we have a bit more skirmishing going on. As you can see, the Julii completely destroyed now, and Mr. A is pushing his army across. Now he doesn't engage, he just stands there and just waits to see what happens. I think his cavalry do a couple of hammer and envil strikes, but that is about it really. So as you can see, the phalanx battle is about to start. I'm pushing my guys forward, and he is reforming his lines to meet mine. This way of doing 2 lines, another tip from Mr. A of doing 2 lines of spearmen, works a lot better, because it means, especially like I had then where I may arch in the middle, it means you can easily protect them. And even if they do manage to come from the middle, you've only got to push them forward slightly with the pikes down, and it pretty much means the end of them. And as you can see, they are reforming to take on this, to obviously take on Mr. A's army as well, but I think he later realises that this isn't going to happen, so he thinks he's being left teamed up on. But he is a little bit. Well, to be fair, yeah. I don't think at this point I would have probably stood as good a chance as he did, because he did really well. And props to him, props to Hawk. He stayed till the end of the battle, no matter what happened. But as you can see, even though they got the shields down, they are taking casualties now from moving, and especially this unit the units over here that have got their sides to me. Yes, it's not as accurate as hitting them in the flank, but each volley, couple of men are going down, just dwindling the numbers, just weakening them slightly. And that's what you want to do. That's the main thing with spearmen. If you can't take them on from the front, you've got to dwindle them down with archers. But here we go, full on battle at the beginning. Now, on this side, obviously already flanking them slightly by coming across with this other unit. And I think on this side he does a lot better on this side than I do, as he manages to get my men out of phalanx formation, so they start fighting hand-to-hand combat, which isn't good for my men. As much as they are good spearmen and they can be alright in hand-to-hand, they do not perform as well. Obviously I've got this unit here protecting the flanks, and I've got a couple more units obviously standing back as reserves. But on this side, as you can see, he's pulled out another unit over here to support them, but this unit here, I managed to get him out of phalanx, and to be fair, my guys as well, but obviously supporting phalanx over here, dwindling them, and it looks like most of our phalanx formations have managed to lose it. Yeah, as you can see, this side, he's managed to get my men out of phalanx. The slingers, yeah, they're taking a couple of casualties, especially on this unit with the back turned to them, but they're not doing that much, as most of my guys are facing that way. So he is pushing forward his other units and that to counteract me, and I will push forward my second. Now, obviously he does manage to get round and start attacking my archers, but Cretan archers are good in hand-to-hand combat. And as you can see, obviously with archers firing and in hand-to-hand, other than one unit that routed, these guys do quickly get killed. Obviously you can see he's pushing his urbans, but just watch these guys. Absolutely cutting down these Sacred Band cavalry, which I was quite surprised at as well, considering it's even the general unit as well. Not many casualties taken at all, and completely cut down. Now back to the infantry battle. As you can see, yeah, pretty much killed that unit there, this unit, and this unit as well, and they're breaking. Yeah, as you can see, obviously these guys got out of formation. Obviously then gets that attacked by the slingers and another unit of Sacred Band as well. So this battle pretty much is in our favour. It'd be very hard, even if I was to lose, it'd be very hard for Hawk to take on Mr. A's army at all, especially with all these gold urbans just left and the Praetorian cavalry, because he'd have no way of defending against them at all. So I'm just removing my line slightly. On this side, I am getting obviously flanked slightly, but
The gods be praised! The
I've got
enemy
this.
general is dead.
But obviously,
His
I've got
men
this
know
unit
their
here
doom
going to be start
approaches.
pushing forward soon and starting to counteract that. Same with on this side. They're all routing now. Obviously, they've not got many men left in either of the units, and morale is low as the general is now being killed as well. So obviously this unit there, 27 men left, not much, so obviously we've pushed forward our last reserve units. As we know, there's no need to stand around anymore. We may as well commit everyone, finish this battle sooner rather than later. So the slingers are about to meet their demise as Mr. A decides it's time for them to finish. Obviously they are all being getting focus fire on this unit and on these as well. Some of them are taking a couple of casualties on the way, but as you can see, they don't stand a chance at all. I'm now flanking round on these units as well. They might not be in phalanx mode, but even coming in, it's going to kill the morale. They're going to make them more likely to break, and it's going to be a couple more casualties that they take. This unit here, obviously, my unit of 70 men, still they're unhappy, but they're still holding strong and fighting against this other unit of Sacred Band. And as you can see here, managed to get around three sides of them, and they've totally broke. Not long after this last unit did as well. So I think we'll speed it up here to the end then, because it's just chasing units. As these guys were about to come back into battle, but he did admit defeat in a couple of seconds time, as I think I'm about to commit, and these guys will suddenly break. Yep, and there he has admitted defeat. So I will just fast forward to the end of the video. And there we have it, guys. Me and Mr. 8 managed to win that one. He got a ridiculous amount of kills and lost hardly any men. If you look how many people Advusk, or how you pronounce his name, lot killed, 132, nothing at all really. So that was it, guys. If you enjoyed that battle, please comment, like and subscribe. Hopefully be able to do more battles with Mr. 8 in the future. So George Stan, cheers guys.